Have you ever wondered what is the correct and best way to make money using the voyages you are given? Hello everyone, I am the Sour Sailor and welcome back to another episode on the channel. Regardless of PvP or Pirate Legend voyages, what can we naturally make with just an hour's work? Well, this is what I have set out to do. I've taken a voyage or two from each of the starting factions in Sea of Thieves and run them for around an hour to see how much money I've made and whether or not they're easy to complete. I'm going to be honest though, this wasn't the most enjoyable thing to do. There are much better things in the seas to be doing on a Sunday evening. However, I'm going to do this for you guys because I want you guys to have the best idea of what to do if you're a new player. Now, before I start, if you want to see more guides and stories from the Sea of Thieves, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you can be notified when the guides go live and be the first people to see them. So you've got the best start. Let's start with the gold hoarders. First things first, let's get some supplies. You never know what we might run into out there. Okay, let's get our voyage. It's commission, so we're going to have quite a few different maps to go to, different islands to go to. We have got Crooked Masts, we've got Kraken's Fall, Sharktooth Key, Shipwreck Bay, Crook's Hollow, Plunder Valley, and Sharkbait Cove. Alright, let's get our flag or our emissary. Let's get sailing and let's get going. Right, when we first get to the island, what you want to do is you want to find the riddle. So for example, this is Kraken's Fall. The riddle will reveal itself. We need to go and find these places. So once we find them, we'll get our compass, have a look, and you'll see that it says 8 paces south, break the earth. So what we need to do is get the compass, move 8 paces south. And then dig, and the treasure is there. Perfect. Now we move on to our next bit, which is doing the chests. As you can see, I deal with that horrible thing, and you can see there's X's on the spots, and we just got to dig them up one by one. So this is what we'll do. You'll get skeletons attack you after pretty much every time you put up a chest, so you just have to deal with them. And chest. And chest. You also will get chased by annoying little skeletons with barrels. Just blow them all up like that. Oh yeah. So let's have a look at how much we made for 1 hour. We started with a total of 2,402,844 and we ended up with 2,434,319. So actually we made around about 30,000. So not too bad. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you leave a like. Every like counts. Next up, we're going to go and do the merchants. I decided to do the shipwreck voyages here because I really hate the cargo stuff. I will do a video on the cargo stuff probably another time. Maybe we'll see how much money we can make on that. But what your purpose of the shipwrecks is, you have to look at the map, see where you got to go, map it out, follow the markers on the map. As you can see, I'm putting them here, and then find clues and possibly a key along the way. So first thing you want to do is you want to get the spyglass out and you want to have a little look and see if you can see any birds on the horizon. As you can see here, I'm looking around and I spot some birds and I'm like, ah, there they are. And I start to sail over to them. Upon arriving, you'll see there's some debris in the water. What you want to do is you want to stop, pick up everything you can, take everything you want. There will be lots of crates of tea and stuff on there, but what you're looking for is that barrel just there, and it has a clue. It will tell you where to go. Then when we find the clue, we get to the place where we want to go. We're looking for birds again, always with the birds. So locate the birds, sail over. Keep doing this until you find what you're looking for. Unfortunately, with this particular voyage, something had happened somewhere in the Gyarados. Rival crew had gone there first, but it looks like the shipwreck had like despawned or something like that. So it was a case of me going straight back and starting the voyage again. This kind of messed up my test results a little bit because I actually technically did 2 voyages, but yeah, who's counting? I know this is the best one. So I started sailing again. As you can see, there's me just selling the items just to get rid of them, so I can kind of start clean again. Okay, so going back to the ship, I get to the island, and of course we get attacked by skellies. Unfortunately, it's not a player this time, so I can't show you any cool player fighting, which I was hoping to do, but it just didn't seem to materialise. However, dealing with the skellies was a bit of a pain, to be honest, because they are relentless. They seem to never run out of cannons, so you have to deal with them. You can't leave them. So what I do is, you can see the items we need are over there, is I deal with them in the background and then I find the clue. But I also find the captain's key. Now, the captain's key is really important because when you get to the shipwreck, you actually can open a door which has loads and loads of crates in, which are really important. As you can see here, I'm diving down and you can see right at the back of the ship there is a door. Now, if you put this key in this door, you will see a lot of chests. There are also some gunpowder barrels, so be careful there, because I did bring one to the surface and it did blow up my ship. I didn't show that in the video because it annoyed me so much. I did a lot of swearing. So keep doing that, and then eventually you'll be done, and then finally you're going to have to find the merchant manifest, which will be somewhere on the ship by the captain. It could be anywhere. It can be by the mast, it can be in the crow's nest, it could be down the bottom, it could be anywhere. Pick it all up and then let's bring it back. Let's see how much we've made. So we actually start with 2,434,319, just like when we finished our gold hoarders, because I carried on from there. And we actually ended up making quite a lot. We made 2,496,120. Now, bear in mind that I did do 2 voyages inside the hour, because one obviously failed. The shipwreck voyages do take a little bit longer because you got to find the birds and go from step to step. So bear in mind, however, you do make a lot more. Hi guys, if you haven't fallen asleep yet, and you actually are really loving this, please leave a comment and let me know. Also, leave me a comment and let me know exactly what you guys want to see. I'm happy to do any sort of guide. I really don't want to do cargo guides, but I can do them if you really want to do them. Any guides, let me know. If you want to see more story-like content as well, please let me know. And maybe some more multiplayer, let me know in the comments below. Now, the final one, the Order of Souls. So in this, we have to kill skeletons that are on particular islands. We've got to sail there, kill all their cronies, and then kill the bosses. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our voyage down, and then we're going to find out who we're going to kill. So first off, we have Captain Campion the Wondrous, who's spotted at Plunder Valley. Then we have the following 2, which is Captain Plundering Parks and Captain Killhall Kelhan, who was spotted at Wanderer's Refuge. When we arrive at the island, we actually get really lucky. We actually find a skull straight away, which is actually great because that's going to add to our total. What we then do is we have to have an arduous journey of running around the island trying to find the skeletons, and please believe me when I say this took me nearly half an hour. I have searched every single part of this island only to find out that they were actually inside this cave all along. How am I supposed to know that they were in this cave? It is ridiculous. Finally, we get confronted with Captain themselves. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to kill the Captain and all the cronies, and the Captain will drop a lovely skull for you, completing the voyage. Simply bring it back to the ship and get on with the next one. The skellies in these battles are not always the same. Some of them are quite difficult to deal with, especially the gold ones like these. So other tactics may need to be used, such as fire. Defeat the remaining captains and get the skulls, and your job is done. get him back on the ship, take him home, and let's see how much we made. We start the selling with a total of 2,251,698, and we actually finish with an amount of 2,257,574, which means we actually barely made any money at all. And I'm going to say Order of Souls is definitely out of this one. And that is it. If you've watched to the end, thank you so much. You are crazy, and that is what I love. So what is our final conclusion? Well, the final conclusion is that technically the merchant is the best. However, the gold hoarders is not actually as bad. It depends basically on what you enjoy. Do you enjoy doing shipwrecks, or do you enjoy digging up treasure? I think most people would say digging up treasure, to be honest. So I'm going to conclude that gold hoarders is probably the one you want to go for. However, merchants has its own right. This is my conclusion. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this, and don't forget, if you do enjoy this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, so that I know you guys are enjoying it just as much as I enjoy making it. Thank you for so much, and I'll see you next week for the next video. Bye.